Eugene Francois Vidocq was a career criminal in 19th century France, a thief, a forger, a con artist. The police couldn't catch him because he was always one step ahead. Then, the head of the Paris police made him an audacious offer. Join us as a detective. You're the only man smart enough to catch these criminals. By giving him the reputation of a genius detective, Vidocq became the most feared crime fighter in Europe. How does a label become a person's destiny? Back in early 1800s Paris, Vidocq was a master of disguise and deception. He'd escaped prison multiple times, and the authorities were at their wits' end. Vidocq had built his entire identity around being smarter than the system. The police chief, Jean Henry, knew the chase was futile. He understood something deep about human psychology. People act in accordance with how you label them. If you treat someone like a criminal, they'll act like one. But what if you treat them like something else? So Henry made his move. He approached Vidocq and said, "Work for us. You understand the criminal mind better than anyone. You're the only person smart enough to catch the criminals. We can't." This wasn't a plea to reform. It was strategic labeling. Henry was telling Vidocq, "You're a genius, and we need your genius on our side." He gave Vidocq a new, more powerful reputation to live up to. Vidocq's ego, once tied to being a brilliant criminal, was now offered an equally appealing identity, the brilliant detective. He could keep his self-image of being smarter than everyone else, but now he could prove it by working for the authorities, not against them. Vidocq accepted. He went on to create the first modern detective agency and developed investigation techniques we still use today. He became feared by the very underworld he once ruled. Why? Because he was given a reputation to live up to. Humans will strive to meet the expectations of a label, especially when that label flatters their ego. Henry could have lectured Vidocq about morality, but that would have just bruised his pride. Instead, he gave him a label that preserved his ego while redirecting his behavior. Vidocq worked tirelessly to prove Henry right, because the prestigious title of genius detective was a reputation he had to protect. So, Vidocq's legendary career as a crime fighter was proof of Henry's strategy. He could go back to being a criminal without destroying the powerful new identity he had been given. The label became his reality because he worked every day to deserve it. Henry proved that people will live up to the reputation you give them. Give someone a reputation for being brilliant, and they'll strive to prove you right. This is the principle of giving a reputation to live up to. It's a powerful tool of influence. Henry faced a brilliant criminal and chose to label him a genius detective instead of just a reformed criminal. This label preserved Vidocq's ego, his need to feel exceptional while channeling his actions from crime to crime fighting. Vidocq then worked hard to embody this new label because maintaining that positive reputation became an essential need. The lesson here is profound. If you want to change someone's behavior, don't attack their identity. Instead, give them a flattering new label to live up to. Phrases like, "You're the kind of person who," or "You're too smart to," are incredibly effective. People will work to prove your positive assessment right, because that new reputation is now theirs to protect. Thanks for watching. If you found this useful, consider subscribing for more insights. Eugene Francois Vidocq was a